¿Qué onda, plebes? Bienvenidos a otro capítulo de ¿Qué te cuento podcast? Y pues hoy les traemos algo un poquito diferente. Esta vez le dimos un mic a Eddie. Entonces ahora sí lo van a poder escuchar porque las últimas veces, yeah, he's been like just whispering like, you know.
We should introduce Eddie. Eddie is
he is the CEO of Creative Productions.
yes,
and
follow him. Go check him out on Instagram.
he is a legend. He is also an artist. Yeah, Eddie, tell us a little bit more about you.
He's getting shy.
Eddie's doing a quick little intro, just a quick one.
Eddie's going to talk about how much he loves us.
Hey, guys. You are very tolerable.
What? I feel like Eddie judges me all the time.
You think so?
He definitely does.
I do think when I see... Because I research a lot. I always tell you this, based on this research. I'm going to
Oh, yes, you're always reading.
So I'm always reading, and because I like learning about people. So a lot of things make sense when I see it in
happening?
you girls. I'm like, like that's exactly what that research is about.
That's exactly what I read about.
That makes sense.
Por ejemplo, like what's something that you read that like we've done where you're like
I stop.
Maybe like when we talk about the type of guys that we go after.
That has, I mean, that came across as far as how I think it was an initial podcast where you would mention that where the good guys at, that que les tocan puros malos, this and that. And there's literally a 1% of bad guys and like 99% of good guys que no los ven. So it's just a woman nature to see only a specific type of guys.
So we're chasing the wrong thing.
You are...
We're evolving at this moment in life.
We're learning. We live and we learn. Okay. Yes. Go, do
it's
it.
It's going to get deep. It's okay. This is going to make us
we
go.
need a deep...
What's going to make us go viral?
We need something deep.
Oh, Jesus. We need...
Okay. Are you looking for good guys? Like,
definitely.
Do you think good guys like promiscuous girls?
Are you saying that we are
I'm asking.
Promiscuous?
No, I don't
Can you give me the
guys...
definition of promiscuous?
Hey,
I'm
stop.
serious.
Stop. Really?
Okay, yeah. What's the definition?
Oh, my God.
Charlie Patty?
Yeah, please tell me.
A girl that sleeps around. Like a girl that has like, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So do I think a good guy likes a good promiscuous
guy?
girl?
A good guy does not like a promiscuous girl. I am sure of that.
Okay.
Well, I don't think that's what they're going for. Obviously, you know, like they're not going to be going for a girl who is promiscuous. But I feel like sometimes, pues, también mensos que pues they end up going for like, because sometimes I see like bad girls end up getting like wifed up and everything. They get everything handed to them, you know, and it's just like, but at some point they were like promiscuous.
Okay.
And then I'm just like, okay, so how is it that like this girl found the person that like wants to give her like everything, like is giving her the world, you know? Like how is it that this promiscuous woman found this man who is like providing, you know? So I feel like maybe they don't want that, but some of them, I guess, like, you know, end up going for that woman at some point.
But is that guy really good though?
Oh, who knows? I don't know.
Usually those men are very low self-esteem, very like, ya que no puedo agarrar a alguien más, like it's like que me peló, yeah, like.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that's rough.
A lot of times, like it doesn't make sense, right? Like how did that good, which I like to call simps, which is funny word, but end up with that, how you say, like slut, like it slept around and did that. Promiscuous, yeah, that's a better word. And it's a lot of times is that like donde, because for a man que miren a un guy and they know that girl has a record, there's no respect for that guy. Pobrecillo, like lo ven like that. And I slept with her too. I slept with her too.
Bad.
So
that
it's
is bad.
really bad. So it's gonna be hard to find a good guy if you portray yourself as like, I have all these pretendientes, tengo todo.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
But I don't think we have pretendientes like that.
No.
We're not.
All of a sudden, on camera, no tienen a nadie. For 24/7, que mira que que mira que el otro.
Oh, Jesus.
¿De quién estará hablando?
First
¿Yo?
of all, this is not a bird episode.
Hey, I told you we'll get deep.
Oh, we're gonna get some hot sauce out of this.
Está cabrón. I'm getting hot.
Hace calor aquí, ¿no? I'm fucking sweating.
The AC is not working.
It's not?
No.
Oh, no.
It is warm though. I guess.
So what
Go ahead.
does a good man look for?
And where do we find them? Where are they at? Are they at Home Depot?
Bring me a notepad. Notepad, please.
Are they at church? Are they really at church? Are those men really that
I
good?
think they're like...
Nunca los van a ver.
¿Nunca?
Meaning, they can walk in front of you, no lo van a ver. Because you are... We talked about this. Men are logical, women are emotional.
Okay.
Good guys usually don't make you feel all those emotions that a bad guy can.
And
so that's why you're attracted.
We're looking for the emotions. We're looking
so
for the
you're
roller
attracted
coaster.
to the bad guys because they make you feel like, oh, no,
There's
anda
adrenaline.
con otra, oh, me hizo sentir. So as long as you're feeling,
I hate that feeling.
pues it's a feeling. Rather than a good guy que no te haga sentir nada, then you're like,
este no tiene chiste, está aburrido.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I mean. Like they're everywhere, but no te puedo decir, oh, they're at Home Depot, they're at this place, because the attraction's not there. So there's no point to say they're there.
They're there. Okay. So we're fucked. That's what we're saying.
No, I just
I don't
know.
We have to change our mindset.
We just got to change our habits, find different hobbies, like
go to the gym.
I think you have to find your values as far as what you're living for. Porque si te piensas, your whole world revolves around a guy or vice versa, a guy or a girl, then that's your whole world. Like, you get me? So nunca vas a desarrollar bien because your whole being is like
just focused on
guys or sex, relationships. Y eso pues.
Imagínate vivir una vida así, where like you just
look
for a man all the time. Like you're just like.
That's a lot of people's lives, honestly. And especially now in this sexualized world where OnlyFans, like, no puedes abrir tu teléfono, ahí está, like...
It's easy. Women and men are very easily accessible if you really want them, right?
Yeah, and then we're living in a distraction world, so everything is a distraction nowadays, whereas the cell phone's, like, easily distracted.
That's true.
But you know what sucks? What about men who are, like, intimidated by me? Or like, oh, it's because tú lo tienes ya todo, and like, what about those guys? Like it sucks to be in my shoes, I think, sometimes, because then it's like, yo a ti que te voy a ofrecer, and like I've gotten that a lot, and that. But
you are attracted to someone that's under you.
That sucks, I guess.
No, aquí es puro
you
fact.
shouldn't be.
Damn. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you're chingona, you're looking for someone más chingona que tú.
Yeah.
And that's just the reality.
Where is that? Call me at.
Not around. Not hanging out, not chilling, doing nothing.
Well, it just sucks to hear. Like, I've been told a lot of men are not gonna like a girl like you, and I'm just like, damn, that sucks. And
I think that's
like, because I don't know, because I to some extent I have my life together, I guess. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's just a man's insecurity, like.
But then I do tell that to myself. I'm like, no, there should be a guy out there who isn't going to look at me and think like, oh my God, like she's intimidating. He would be more like, oh no, like she's fucking badass and I'm badass and we're going to be badass.
Or you're going to hopefully you just find that guy who's más chingón que tú. Y ese que te dice, mira, mija, ya deja de trabajar, yo te cuido, and like, he's just... Wait, but what if he could, Like, he literally is going to give you everything. Like,
but I enjoy what I do. I enjoy what I have here. Sometimes. Not when I'm upset.
Exactly. So then let's just say it's one of those days where you're, like, upset.
And I don't want to come to work. No,
but the reality... I mean, that is a reality.
I'm trying to get you to quit.
I quit.
Wouldn't, if your life could be any different, would you like that too? To be at home, to be with your kids?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if I didn't have to grind as much as I do, yes, I would.
Como, I mean, me personally, I would
Yeah.
love to just be the provider que se quede my wife at home, take care of the
Take
kids. Yo me parto la madre. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll love it.
Okay.
And I think we live into in a very, not to say you're a feminist, but in a very feminist world where they're like, no, yo tengo que ser la chingona. Yo también puedo trabajar. Yo también.
Yes,
so then
yes,
there's
yes,
the
yes.
fights, you know? But
Yes.
I see nothing wrong with stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home, like, take care.
I'm not. I mean, even like the families that I see here, I can tell you, the families that are more united, their kids are in line. One is home. I'm not gonna lie to you. It does make a big difference. I see it all the time.
But a lot of guys, men, love that, like, que, como te digo, me parto la madre para que estén bien.
Yeah.
And that's, guys feel like, se siente chingón, like, hey, like.
Yeah, I know. And the end of the day, a man wants to feel like a provider. Like
Yeah.
he provides for his family.
He's a protector, provider.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Easy. And that's where we're talking about intimidation. Why guys feel intimidated with you. I don't necessarily think it's intimidation. It's just like, how can someone that's not at your level make you feel that he is providing or just protecting?
Yeah.
So it's tough. I get it.
It is hard. Yes.
Hard for them. Losers. Get a better job. But I'm pretty sure you'll find someone who
is not going to be intimidated by me.
Yeah.
But that's stage one. Now we're talking about family.
Okay.
Do you find that hard that you have a kid?
Oh, yeah, of course. It is hard. I have to balance myself. How can I explain it to you? The mom guilt is always there. When I'm working or I want to go out or I want to go do something, like, me la tengo que pensar, like, damn. Like, do I leave? Do I stay? Okay, no, I have to make time for them. You know, so it is hard. I can't put myself... I know people say you have to put your kids first or whatever, but at the end of the day, if I'm not okay, my kids are not going to be okay. So I need to put myself first, and I think that is hard. That's one step. And then, of course, like, it's just, you know, sometimes when I'm available, someone isn't, and vice versa, because now everybody has kids. It's not like, you know, so it's hard. It's hard because without them, I wouldn't be shit. And with them, can't do shit.
What about you,
That's true.
Sarah?
What was the question? Is being a mom hard? Or
Is it hard?
No, it's hard in the dating world being a mom. Because we're talking about one that they're intimidated.
Oh, is it hard?
Now I have two
dating
kids.
someone and saying like, but
Yes.
I have kids.
Yeah, I mean, it could be, you know.
Yeah.
Definitely can be. Until you just get them used to your schedule. Let them know. Y nada más puedo salir este día y este día. And then, you know, once they memorize that.
But then you're not taking far. You're not thinking far. You're just thinking dating, casual sex. Yeah, you're not thinking like forming a family again.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, definitely. But am I looking for it? Like, I am thinking like that. But am I like out there searching for it? No, o sea, si llega, chido. Si no, pues, si no es, pues no es.
You know, add mileage to that.
No, tampoco. No, pero nah, right now, definitely not out there dating just to
fuck
F.
around.
Pero tampoco, pues, I'm not dating to fucking get married either. Like,
So then what's the point?
there's no point. I'm not dating.
No, I mean, those are out of like the funny side of it. It's like life, pues. You know, at the same time, you got to think. Because you're thinking about yourself, which is fine. Everyone has to be looking after each other. But now think of how the guys that you want, dan todo este criterio. Este guy tiene que ser tall, boo, 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 boo. What do you think he wants? You think he's okay with everything you...
That we come with?
Yeah.
With our whole package?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not easy.
I'm pretty sure they are okay with it. Es lo que escogieron. I mean,
Plain and simple. A guy that wants a relationship...
He's going to look at more than that.
More than that. What would mean? The beauty no is low. But if you feel that, and that's when you really think in the past, ¿has servido todo eso? Like, has it gotten you anywhere just by being hot?
Definitely not.
Damn.
So that's what I mean. Like, then it comes down to that. Like,
Yeah. Definitely. Just because you're pretty and stuff, te va a tocar lo mejor de lo mejor, you know? Like, no, obviously not. Like, las bonitas batallan. También. Yo creo.
Ay, Dios
no
mío.
Sé.
I think I understand what you're saying. Yes, it is hard for us to date because we come with a package, because I'm sure a guy's going to think, well, where do I fit into this? And who's going to give me priority? Because at the end of the day, in order for a relationship to work, you do have to prioritize the other person. That's the only way it's going to work. But that person also has to prioritize you and what you come with. And I think if both people are like, okay, yes, like, I understand she comes with, you know, her business, her kids or whatever, but I really like her. I want to fucking do it. And vice versa. It can work. But if you're also like, no, it's just me and my kids, and I don't give a fuck about me and myself and I, then that's not, and there has to be balance. No?
Ideally, yes, but we're talking back to what you said earlier, your kids come first. Y es by nature, nada que ver.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Huevo,
I have to provide for them. I can't be like, oh, fuck this, you know, ya no quiero trabajar, no quiero hacer nada.
Right, so then that person you're dating tiene que entender eso, which
again
is fine. But at the same time, and I'm sorry that I'm going to be blunt, but why deal with that si puede encontrar
someone that doesn't have anybody?
No kids, no nada.
I don't know.
And it's...
Because they like you.
Find me a Jeff. If Jay Bezos can scoop up that Latina with 2 kids, I mean, we're fine.
That's true. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You're going to find one day.
I'm going to find my Jeff Bezos. It's not even that I'm looking for someone to, like, take care of me like that either. It's just, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, but también, like you're not going to want someone who's not doing shit either.
Oh, no, pues tampoco.
Like, tú haces mucho y luego pa' que te juntes con alguien que
no haga nada, pues
que hace el mínimo, you know, or like just works a regular job or...
Yeah, it's hard.
So, obviously, yeah, you got to think, yo quiero alguien que me cuide. Yo quiero alguien que... that's going to provide for me, you know? Even if you can already do that for yourself, I think.
Okay.
That's how I'm thinking. There's no way I'm going to be going through a struggle anymore.
Sara wants a knight in shining armor to come
pues sí, pero también, pues...
500 minimum flowers. Sí, no,
but I mean, obviously, like...
What?
Yeah? See?
Yes, sí quiero eso.
But I'm also working on myself, so don't think that, like, you're...
How? What are you working?
Well...
Aquí vamos por los facts.
You know what makes it worse? That it's hot in here. And these questions are all intense.
How am I working on myself? Well...
A ver.
I don't know.
This means she is not working on herself.
I'd rather like keep working than like to bring it up, and then I feel like I fuck my shit up when I like talk about it.
It's a negativity.
That's true.
All right.
Yeah.
Is your cup half full or half empty?
Half full.
That's on you on how you see it. Everyone sees it differently.
I think ya me lo se llena. I feel like if I were to say ya me lo se acaba, like I'm going backwards.
Okay. There's no right or wrong answer.
Yeah, there's no right or wrong.
But is there like a theory to it? Like if you pick certain answer, like...
Well, yeah, half empty means that you see things negative, like, they sucks. Like, no, I'm not doing anything good for me. Or
oh, no. Full, I don't feel like that about my life. I feel like definitely half full.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm not where I want to be at yet, but...
Pero ahí vas.
I think so. I hope so. Yeah, I mean, I'm working towards it, so.
Girls in general, nunca va a faltar like guys messaging them. Siempre va a tener their invoice, siempre va a haber un chingo
Siempre va a haber alguien que está tratando de entrar.
Which is
not true.
Ay, Sahara,
que no los quieras ver es otra cosa.
Let me look at your Instagram right now.
Look at my Instagram right now.
Hit on you.
It's all me being left on
red.
Oh shit! Don't make fun of my DMs.
Like
it's
20
just
unread DMs.
Yeah, right.
This is red pill talk. Have you heard of red pill? Remember I mentioned it?
Oh yes.
Of what the reality of thing versus like what
we're really
lo que quiere uno versus what is actually going on.
Okay, I see. How are you, Sara? How has your last month and a half been here?
Honestly, it's been pretty stressful. It's been good. It's been super busy.
How do you like your new job?
I love it. It's fabulous. I feel like I'm a new person.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. No, it's been good. I just feel like definitely it's been
rough.
I don't know how to explain it. I just feel so thirsty every day. Like at the end of the day, I feel so sick. I'm like, oh my god, okay.
Because you're not drinking water?
Yes, I am drinking water.
So then why are you so sick?
I think just from like all the computer time, like just like. So I don't know, but it's been good.
I talk to people all day, and I feel like my voice is not normal anymore.
Yeah, like it's officially.
I'm like, ya se me acabó.
You're like,
No, but I like talking to people. I do.
Oh, no, I don't, guys. Like
yesterday, my client was telling me about his wife who passed away. And I was just like, damn. It was kind of sad. Well, it was just sad that he felt a lot of resentment towards her for not doing the things that he wanted to do when he was younger. And then she died. So then he was like, damn, yo no hice lo que yo quise hacer because of her. And in the end, she ended up, I think she got sick. And this happened she passed away 20 years ago. But in that moment, I wanted to tell him, but you do realize that at the end of the day, you made your own choice. You chose not to do.
That's marriage,
Yeah, you chose to not do those things. You can't blame it on her.
Well, yeah,
But I was just tripping out. Even after she died 20 years ago, le tiene un poco de
20 years ago?
She died a long time ago, yeah.
I thought recently, and he was just.
Oh no, he's been he.
Yeah, that's not her fault. That's his fault.
Died?
No, that he didn't do what he wanted to do.
Yeah, but I was just tripping out. I was tripping out on the story.
Pinches viejos, I swear, son bien.
Oh, but he's a nice man. It's just because our perspective is not okay sometimes. We see things wrong instead of us being like, you know what, you're okay. I should have done what I wanted to do, but I didn't because I was listening.
Yeah, and he'd rather blame his dead wife.
Yeah, and then I asked the son if he remembered her, and he was like, yeah, and I was like, damn, pobrecito.
So how old is this guy now, the señor?
It's 50s.
So if the wife died 20 years ago.
Yeah, he was a young dad with 3 kids. Isn't that crazy? And the son, his little one, the one that does his taxes too. I'm sure that was rough to lose your mom. So we gotta value our moms, you guys.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. I don't know.
But anyways, how did I get here? Oh yeah, people tell me all their stories, all their life. I don't mind hearing it. It keeps me going. You don't hear the stories next door?
Sometimes I'm bumping music, so I just hear the music. Out. Yeah.
If I'm bombarded, she's bombarded.
Exactly. It's been.
Is she?
Andamos muriéndonos. What? Am I good? What?
She caught on, right? Because it's your new position for this year.
I la llevo.
Wait, really? That's how you feel? Honest review. Okay, what do I have to do?
Stop. No, we're not going to talk about this right now. I think everyone could be doing better. I think there's always room for improvement.
Oh my God, okay. Anyway. Okay, well.
Yeah, we recorded a sketch for...
You guys recorded one?
Yeah. Se me ocurrió that I was like, fuck it, en caliente, we're gonna drop one.
Está bien, está bien.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Sahara could be funny.
She is funny.
I am funny.
There's a girl on social media that I was like, damn, this could be Sara. Like, and she's very popular, very like she has a huge following. That girl is living the life, and I just reminded me of you, and I was like, damn, that could have been you.
Yeah, I just gotta put myself out there, but I just don't have like ideas like that, you know, or like I don't have like this.
I think you overthink them. I think you do. I think you can do stuff.
I think you're natural with them. You feel, true, you overthink it, but como ahorita, si nos toca hacer un sketch en caliente, you come up with little thoughts like, what if we
like
did this, did that?
in the process of though, like for me
Which
to
is
like
good.
sit there and think of a skit, like I would overthink that, you know. But if it's like if we're doing it like right there on the spot, like I'd be like, oh, what if we like do this or do that, you know?
Yeah.
Like that, pues, sí me sale, pero.
Because even that vlog we did with your new desk, there was a few little things you did in there that were funny.
Oh.
And they were like just natural, just that you probably didn't think. You just did them.
And that's just who you are.
Like you do a face.
Which one? Oh, the.
You have a lot of faces, facial expressions.
I do.
You do. You freaking did one before we started. And I was like, what the fuck is she
I don't
doing?
even know what faces I make. Sometimes I just make faces and like ni sé qué pedo. But yeah, like I'm not.
We have talent here. Just gotta open it up.
There just has to be a camera on me 24/7 porque de repente like se me zafa más el tornillo y sale, pero as soon as I know we're recording, I'm like, shut down.
Do you?
Yeah.
Or just right here because the lights and intensity? Because I think when we done sketches, maybe the first ones you were a little bit more reserved, but now you're like,
I feel,
tiene que hacer, let's do it. And I think, I don't know if you got comfortable with me, but just in general, I think you're more.
That's what it is because.
If Sarah's not comfortable, she's looking at you like, what?
Yeah.
The fuck are you?
Pero hay talento ahí que se puede.
Sí, pues yo estoy llena de talento, pero pues necesito.
And going back to the beginning, that's your purpose. No te enfoques en, well, you do use your life. But I think if you really like, when you die, que era Sahara, oh, she was funny, she did sketches. That's your legacy. That's like, that's to live for.
Your legacy?
That's something to live for, you know?
My legacy is going to be fucking que te cuento. That's all.
Well, you get what I'm trying to get at?
This has to be one of many things. Like, this can't be...
my only purpose in life. The only thing I lived for.
No, porque everything, a lot of things, pero you always find what you're happy at, what you're good at, what you wake up for. You're like, oh, I want to live more of those days. Huh?
I said hot Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos. You know, it's like, what are you days you want to repeat, you know? So I think we all have to find that purpose in order to really have that cup full.
This is true.
Damn.
Well, I think my cup is more than half full.
See, that was funny because...
Ay, Sarita. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, because I mean,
because you have me.
I have good people in my life.
Yes.
I have a son.
Okay.
I have my mom. I'm winning.
This is true.
¿Qué más quiero?
What about you, Patty?
Is my cup full?
Half cup. I mean, half full or half empty.
Let me think. Honestly, I feel very fulfilled in this moment in life because I feel like I have a lot of peace. I go home and there's no tension. I enjoy my kids. I do enjoy what I do. Like, I am grateful that I don't wake up every day thinking like, oh, I have to go to work. Like, I don't. If I wake up tired. Like, I do get tired. But I do enjoy my job. So I feel like my cup is very full.
Okay.
We should film a podcast over there, you guys. I'm putting it out in the universe right now.
We're going to do it.
Yeah, you're done, Eddie, for a weekend?
I'm gonna be out. When?
I'm like in the summer, anytime. I don't care.
You said Zacatecas?
Yeah.
Actually, I gotta go to Zacatecas.
Shut up.
Yeah.
We all gotta go.
So when are we going?
Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit personal. So cuando falleció my stepdad,
Okay.
es donde me cayó like
El 20.
El 20, because it made me think like he lived just to work every day. Work.
Okay.
And on his dying days, he was like, I wish I didn't have to work that much. I wish I could have taken it easy.
Yeah,
he
like
got
enjoyed
cancer,
life
there's
more.
stress.
Oh, shit.
So it made me think like, and he wanted to live. Like he wanted like.
Oh, that was rough.
So that was rough on like, no.
Like to see someone who wanted to live and they couldn't.
And then they couldn't. So now it made me think, ¿por qué chingados yo me voy a matar haciendo like, well, the whole drinking? Why am I killing myself? That even relationship, ¿cómo me voy a desvivir por alguien when, you get me? Like, it's a lot of things that made me realize, like, no, like, there's a lot more to life than to just really, die with no purpose.
Right.
So, yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's when the different Eddie came up.
Yeah, that's when that layer, like, I popped out, like, of that realization that, like, I could die, like...
Tomorrow
me pego una enfermedad y que
hice,
hice, you know? So, y más que él, like, he was a strong man, the strongest person I know, y que
le cayó.
To his weakest point, like, to
Damn, that's rough.
So ahí es donde me hizo...
Crecer.
A huevo, un chingadazo también, because I had to take over everything, like...
At your house, in your family's house?
Everything.
Oh, damn, that's hard.
Everything came down on me.
So you became the man of the house. That's a lot of weight to carry. Yeah. It's just crazy though how life happens though, and things change,
like how
and
fast it changes for people.
Yeah. Because if I wasn't divorced, we wouldn't be here. If that didn't happen with your dad, who knows if you would be here? If I wouldn't date your brother, you wouldn't be here. So here we are, you know. It's like muchas cosas like had to happen in order for everything to be where we're at now.
Yeah.
I had to manifest it, the pod, remember? Yeah. Going back to episode 1. You know, you say that she thinks negative, but she actually made this podcast.
This is true. You did make this podcast.
I mean,
you put it out in the universe and you made it.
I don't think I think negative all the time.
Let's talk about that.
Okay.
No, I don't think you're negative 24/7. Like you're like, oh, I hate life. La, 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 la.
Not like that, but I do think of like.
But you always think the worst case scenario.
Yes.
Like when your desk was coming in, you're like, oh, algo va a fallar. And I was just like, girl, chill the fuck out. And then.
Because that's your experience, right? Most of the time, te pasa.
And then your computer keeps failing.
And then my Starbucks orders always fuck up. It's just.
Yeah.
Just too many times. It's just too many fallas, too many times, same places. It's just too many coincidences, you know? So at that point, I'm like, it's going to happen again.
Day, you focus on those little ones. Think about this big one. This is like the biggest win you have.
Yeah.
Well, not in general, but I'm saying like it's a huge win. Que ni te va a pasar la mente. You're going to think of the little ones that are failing. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
A ver, what I say.
It's just random, like...
things that happen every day.
Yeah.
Like, at the same time, you do it out of funny también. I'm sure it's one of those where...
Yeah. I'm a very sarcastic person, too. Like, I'm...
Yes, this is true.
I'm very... Yeah, just dark humor. But I find it funny, you know? Like, it's not like I'm like, oh, my God, fucking Starbucks again, you know? I'm like, man, pinche Starbucks, you just sabía, like, lo sabía.
You don't even have to put out the first app, honestly.
I mean, I don't care. Pero whatever you think.
Yo hablo con...
I know, you came in strong. I was like, I'm promiscuous?
No, dije, I mean, you in general, I'm just saying. Porque, look, there's a disconnect, I think a lot of, I want to say girls have, de que entre ustedes, when I say ustedes, I say girls.
Entre las
Okay.
mujeres.
They like to
Yeah.
compete, like, yo tengo 100 vatos, no, yo tengo 15, no, yo tengo 20. No,
Oh,
yo soy la
man,
más
Sara are
chingona.
not like that.
Maybe not you, but
But
there
that's
is,
how some girls are. No. We're
like,
looking
no le voy a
for...
contestar a este güey como chinga. I sí las oigo here and there, I'm like, oh, okay.
Es que sí hay unos que chingan a la verga, no estén chingando. Todos los pinches días andan chingue y chingue. No, pero we're not, I don't think we're like that. We're like, we're like, oh my God, tal persona. No, like we're not
Like,
fucking...
I don't think we're the type where we're like, oh, look at who's trying to talk to me. Like, we're not showing off to each other.
Yeah.
I just think we're just going with the motions of life right now.
We don't even like... Nobody even hits us up.
Nobody wants us.
But we do. I think we do tell each other, like, when...
Things are important.
Yeah. Like, for
Yeah.
example, if I've been hanging out with the person, like, I'll be like, oh, yeah, I've been hanging out with this person, blah, blah, blah.
Or si nos trae un
whatever.
detalle o algo, it's like, oh, mira, like, you know, so-and-so me trajo esto.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Nice,
Like,
that's nice, yeah.
but we're not promiscuous like that. Do you think we're promiscuous? Like,
I am
I
not
don't-
promiscuous.
I don't
o sea,
know,
de lo que sabes de nosotros. Like, do we give promiscuous vibes?
Damn.
Like, not
Eddie
just
doesn't wanna say
not
yes.
just the way we carry ourselves, but the way that we like look and stuff. Like, if you were to not know who we are, like, and you were to see us, he's
On
like,
the street?
Damn.
he's like, yeah,
Wow.
literally. He's like, first of all,
Patty looks like... No, just kidding. A ver, suelta la sopa.
cuéntanos.
I think we're living in a world where a lot of girls are promiscuous y no... They don't see it as that. You get me? It's like, ni los cuentan ya pues. So, it's one of those that it's not... it's not
What the fuck is going on?
Well, that's one, but...
So what you're
Just
trying to
fucking
say
say.
is that we
think
do
we are.
and we think we don't.
Yeah.
Damn.
But we're not.
That's rough. I'm not.
I'm not.
I
Or
mean,
are
you have
we?
to prove it to me. I don't
On the
know.
next episode. Oh my God.
I
Porque
mean-
look, a lot of girls think guys are like that. Guys dry, pero they like to pretend that they have a lot of girls.
This is true. This is very true.
So that
I do think, honestly, to me, all the guys they're all fucking players. And for all I know, se la están jalando solos every
Yeah.
night because no hay nadie.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I feel like the
No,
most
that's
that they
exactly
do is that
And
they'll
I
be
do
like
think
in their
for
DMs.
us women, it is easier for us to get what we want.
all you do is say yes or come over
All I
or
gotta
where
do
you
is
at.
fucking make a
Yeah.
phone call.
Yeah. So that's what I mean.
It's not
where
that
it's-
easy, but
Like,
but
kinda.
I think it is more accessible to women.
A lot more.
To some
Like
extent.
for a guy to be promiscuous,
Yeah,
tiene que
literally.
ser un pinche billonario en esos tiempos. Tiene que
Eso sí,
ser,
tiene-
you know.
Sí, sí.
Pero ya cualquier
That's
dude
true.
off the
Unpacking.
street, unless he's a really like I
Smooth
don't know,
operator?
smooth operator, or
I've
no
met
le
some of
importe
those.
de todo eso, because that's the thing too. Cuando a guy carries himself que le vale madre, that's when boom. But I don't want to get into
Okay.
that. But no, I mean, I know that word sounds kind of like rough, you know, quiero aquí. No, don't burn yourselves like that. But we gotta talk con verdades and like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
reality
yeah.
of the world.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of miscommunication. Back to the point where guys dicen todo all day, I'm a player, me cogí esta.
But they didn't.
But they didn't. Actually, I'm in this group chat with females, and one time this girl, she was like, "Oh my gosh, my ex is sending me like, I guess he was sending her messages like, oh, I'm gonna go f this other girl, blah blah blah." And I was just like, "Girl, you know damn well he's lying." I was like, guys cannot just be like hitting up a girl up
And be like,
and
"I
be
wanna-"
like, "Hey, yeah, let's," you know.
Yeah.
And she's like, "You think so?" And I was just like, "I know so. Like, there's no way this guy's just gonna like have a girl come over and like want to f, you know."
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure guys are just
I think, well, some guys
BS.
like that like to make others feel insecure.
And it's what
Yeah.
the social media sells you. Porque ahí ves cuando ves like in the los famosos, the famous, the artists que se ve que tienen in their music videos all kinds of girls. So that's the image they sell you, like, oh,
like that's what it's supposed to be like. Yeah,
and they all feel like, oh, he's fucking all those girls, but it's all. I know a lot of famous people que no pueden agarrar ni un resfriado.
Damn.
So it's like
that's true.
That's rough.
And but
y cuando sí, they get like the ugly duckling.
That's rough.
I've seen it. Not even lying.
All right.
How do you feel about famous people?
How do I feel about famous people?
Tiene un running group or algo, and he got a lot of following.
Oh yeah, but he's very humble though.
But that alone gives him status, right? Like having a lot of following gives him like you see him different. So I think that alone makes girls gravitate to people with a lot of following. Y ahí están like los famosos, like
yeah, but I'm not trying to like
clout chasers.
But I think that hiking group started just for himself. I don't think it was more towards like, oh, I want to gain a lot of followers. And I think sometimes it happens like that for some people.
That's the way to do it.
It's like when you're not trying like to become like I think when you're really trying to be famous, no se te llega. Like it's just
that's all you think you fame.
Yes,
rather than where's my
and it's
talent,
just not gonna come.
Yeah.
And then people, I think people feel that because at the end of the day, for that to blow up, he had to have like a good community, good people to show up, and that's what matters in the end. It's like my business. If people don't feel like I care about what I'm selling them, they're not gonna come to me. I can bullshit all day. So that's what I think.
It starts in your inner community and your tribe, and it builds from that.
Yes.
I agree with that.
So why'd you ask? What do you think about famous people?
Yeah.
Well, because I don't want to burn him either. Tengo un compa where he has a large following, but he lives a very like depre life. Y a veces me dice like, damn, like I have all these people that they don't know what the fuck.
That they don't realize that he's unhappy.
That he's unhappy, que no, even money wise, they think he's fucking
Balling.
millionaire. Y ahorita no, pues like he's working another job. So it's one of those things where social media kind of paints you like
one way,
but it's and over millions of followers, like 2 million right now or more.
Damn.
You look at pienso a veces like, because we think, they haven't made, they have 2
but they
million.
don't. Yeah,
like you could be known or like have money at some point, but little do we know they don't. You know, like they're struggling too.
Oh yeah, I mean I believe that, but I think we're still old enough to realize that social media is not reality. But the people that are younger than us, I mean, they scoop that shit up like candy, and they think it's all real.
Yeah.
So that's rough. That's rough.
I mean,
because even to you, obviously none of us were famous, but you have a really good life, and people know that's volteada tú, pues you're financially good.
Yeah.
And you don't have like those millions of followers, and people would think que no tienes nada just because you don't have millions of followers, but you're actually living a good life.
I live well. I can't complain.
So see what I mean? Where it's a lot of skewed in the social media where
yeah.
Yes, I believe that. I remember years ago, and I don't mean to talk about my marriage, but when I got married and people saw my wedding and people saw like, oh, you're married, to them I had it all, and I was so unhappy. And so I completely agree with that. Like it's true, you know. So that was also hard for me to admit to the public, like, you know what, no, I'm fucking miserable. Like I want out. Like I had the wedding of my dreams, I had the life of my dreams, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
But people do believe, you know, whatever you post.
How are you posting that?
I'm gonna start posting myself crying, so you guys can see the other side of my life. It's not just glam and going out to dinner.
This was good. This was a good deep.
Good therapy, huh?
This was a good therapy session. I got a little scared at first.
On the next one, las hago llorar.